Kia ora, Taurus placements. If you've got Taurus in your chart or you are dealing with the Taurus, welcome. You're with Lucy in the Sky. I'm going to read your energy. I'm going to read the energy of Taurus. See what we have in the cards for you. I'm seeing joy and optimism, happiness, vitality. I'm getting a lot of reversals, but I'm not actually going to read reversals in this deck. Wow, okay. Yeah, there's a and the nine of cups did come out in the reverse originally, but I'm turning it upright because I don't read reversals with this deck. The challenge seems to be to keep something to yourself, to hold on to your money. You might be struggling with saving or building up some kind of foundation, and it could be around your actual happiness. There could be something that you need to keep to yourself, and it could be to do with your joy, your vitality. In your mind, you're aware that you need to make a decision about something. There's some kind of judgment call that you are needing to make, and you could be struggling with having clear judgment. There could be a need to step back into your own inner voice, your own inner wisdom, connect with spirit, connect with your higher self, and reassess a situation. And it could be, I feel like there's a little bit of splashing out happening. You might have been overindulging. You might have been spending too much on, having fun and, drinking or whatever it is. I'm seeing in the past that you've been resting and recovering. You could have actually been sick. So I'm seeing that you do need to continue this healing work. There's been some healing in the past, and you've been taking time to recover and step back. Yeah, I'm feeling some kind of weird, it's almost like a pain in my throat and my neck. It's something that could have had a cold, you could have had some kind of sickness. You're heading towards more struggle and hardship if you don't save and hold on to your money, because I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles in the future, and that is a bit of a warning sign that I'm seeing in this reading. So be careful, and you intuitively know that you have to make a decision about something. There could be a decision around spending, a decision around reigniting something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm seeing the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There's some kind of exciting, passionate beginning here. Maybe someone else wants to work with you or collaborate with you or connect with you. Maybe someone wants to connect with you in a sexual way or sensual way, like a fiery, passionate way. But you're being called to make a decision, make a judgment, and I'm seeing risk here. There's a risk that, and judgment again at the bottom of this deck. Something's a risk, and I don't think you should take a risk. There's going to be a loss, and you're going to have a loss if you take a risk. So tell me about the Five of Pentacles, please. Someone could end up out in the cold. Someone could end up in hardship. Someone could end up in struggle or sickness again, if you've been sick. You could be getting sick again, or someone else could be getting sick. You could be making someone else sick. I don't know. You're being told to keep something to yourself, hold back, and that's a challenge for you. Yeah, you've got to prioritize something. There's something to do with community here and priorities. I had these two exact same cards come out yesterday in a reading. I think it was Cancer's reading. You might have Cancer in your chart. I am seeing the High Priestess, which is Cancer and Pisces energy, and the Judgment, which is Scorpio. So there's a lot of water signs here. You could have water placements. Balance, yeah, see? So you've got to find a balance between what you're giving to others and what you're giving to yourself. There's always this need to, and I'm seeing 3-3, 33. You might see the number 3-3, the numbers 3-3, and I'm seeing 9. The advice is harmony, again with the Six of Cups, that need for balance. But there's something to do with your childhood here. There could be a need to reconcile. You could be called to reconcile with someone from the past. It could be a friend or a sister or a relative. It could be that you have a fond memory from the past coming back. There's some kind of past energy coming through that you need to reconnect with. It could be your own inner child that you're being called to reconnect with. And in your environment, I'm seeing someone being defensive. Someone could be challenging you on something. But your hopes is to have fun. Your hope is to reconnect with joy and love and magic. That feeling of that water. I'm seeing Pisces again with the Page of Cups. That water energy. So all this water energy is telling me you need to connect with your emotions. Maybe you're struggling to just connect emotionally with yourself and your own internal light and joy and happiness. That was the first card that came out, the Nine of Cups. You're in this position of standing strong in your own emotional contentment, your own happiness. And I was talking about spending, overindulging, spending money on I guess it's those material world things that make us feel good from an external place, three-dimensional, and you're being called to find that within yourself somehow. And there might be a need for discipline, and there's also a need for rest. I mean, that's what we had in the past, was this Four of Swords. So either you didn't get enough rest in the past, or you did, and now you're being called to reconnect with the community, but you need to still prioritize your own health and healing, your own growth, your own... Yeah, I'm hearing building work. So it's like the building work on yourself. There could be some building work that you've been doing. You could be going through some kind of transformational, progressive healing work in your spiritual self. I just saw 922. So you could see the number 9. You could see 22. Judgment is 20. So 2s, this is decisions. But the outcome is the Seven of Swords. So it could be that you actually have to be strategic and secretive about this process, about this journey that you're going through. This is you being very strategic and cautious about who you tell things to. Yeah, because there's someone that's challenging you in your environment. And it could be in your community. Someone could be challenging you about your priorities. So, and you could end up lying to them. You could be, you know, you could have spent money on the wrong thing, made, you know, a bad judgment about something. You could have taken a risk, and then you're going to suffer a loss. So this could be a warning. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Unless this is someone else in your environment who, yeah, clarified by deceit. Seven of Swords. There could be someone in your environment, in your community, who is deceptive, who's being deceptive. You're being told to hold on to your money. Someone could be trying to scam you, so watch out. Like, I'm seeing you moving into this energy of loss and lack. So really be careful. This could be a warning. Hold on to your stability. Be vigilant. Be careful of your spending. Be careful of who you're opening up to. The outcome is Seven of Swords, deceit. Someone's taking advantage of you. Someone has a mask on. Someone's dishonest. Someone could be stealing from you. So make sure you lock things, change your passwords. There's someone that you need to connect with from the past. That could be a key to this. There's a key here with this Six of Cups. There's someone from your past. It could be family. It could be that you need to only open up to those who you trust. I just saw 12, 15, so that's 3, 6. And I've been seeing 3s and 6s in this reading. And this is a 3 as well, number 48. New life. Someone could be keeping something secret about, yeah, because the High Priest, you know, in your intuition, there's the High Priestess. Trust your intuition. There's a secret. There's something you know deep down that isn't right. You know, you've got very strong intuition at this time. You know that there's a secret. It could be about a baby. There's a baby on this card, a new life. There's a new energy in this outcome. And again, I'm seeing 9. 3s, 6s, and 9s are coming through very strongly. Growth, growth, growth. And then 7 again, imagination. Someone could have a very strong imagination. It could be a child. It could be that you're connecting with a child or a young person, someone from your childhood. Someone has a new life. Someone could have a new life and they're being deceitful about it. They're being secretive about it. So be cautious, be careful. And it's someone in your community. And then I'm seeing 2 parents here and a child again. There's a family here. Priorities. So prioritize what it is. There's something you might need to let go of and release, get rid of. So let me know in the comments and you'll see me again soon. Bye.